In looking at these ransom notes, point 1, the skipper does a good job of reading this note, and when he reads side 2 of the ransom note, it does match side 2 of the ransom note that we see here in this picture. On the other hand, when you compare the close-up of this first ransom note that we see, compare it to the front of the one that the skipper is reading from after he turns it around, you can see that it's a different note. What they do is go back and do some of these close-up fill-in shots like this note. It's probably not even the skipper's hand, so they have another note written somewhere that they use later on for these shots. And then in the next shot involving the note, we see the skipper holding it in his left hand, and the short or back side of the note is facing the camera. This was the ending part. And then immediately the skipper still has the note in his left hand, but it's blank facing the camera, and when he lowers his hand, you can see the reverse side, which is now facing him rather than the camera. Here can be seen just a dolly board they laid down. I know that because this is the scene that incorporates the dolly shot, and in fact, if you look at the board, you can see some streaks like they probably tried at first. I doubt the kidnapper would have any use for this obviously fake money. Speaking of fake money, we see that Mr. Howe's left hand is empty here, and then immediately he is holding some fake money. Where did that come from? It looks like the kidnapper borrowed his outboard motor from the mad scientist in the earlier episode. It's the same one, however in this case they obscured the trademarks and names with white tape rather than black. They did a good job on this gag of Gilligan going into the woods. You don't see any track or cables pulling him in, and it's not done in reverse because I'll run it for you in reverse here, and you can see how the movement of the greenery looks kind of fake when it's in reverse. So they did do it in forward motion. However, following that, we see the tracks that the little horse made as Gilligan was sliding in have now disappeared from the sand where the skipper is running. Here is a big switcheroo. We see the lineup of Marianne, Professor, and Ginger as the skipper enters the jungle after Gilligan, and then while they are waiting for them to come back out, we see that it is now Ginger, Professor, and Marianne. Now here you can see a thin black cable pulling the apparatus, Gilligan, and Skipper out of the jungle. You can see it in advance. And then finally, we do have some good continuity here. You can see the note tacked to the tree as everyone is running out to the lagoon, which they mention later. Don't forget, the entire 3-disc DVD set of this work is available by visiting the link below. And right now is a good time to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so. Thanks.